guys, and welcome to a spring book tag. I will link the questions and everything down below, but let's just get started. I thought this one would be fun. I don't think I've ever done the spring book tag. The first question is, how do you decorate your shelves? And I do decorate a little bit seasonally. A lot of that stuff is kind of permanent, but I did put like this little egg hunt sign out. I guess it's not very springy, but it's like Eastery. And then I have these like little Easter baskets in like white and pink and blue, I think. Yeah, that's what and I popped out like this pink picture frame because I got it in Hawaii. I guess that looks summery though. I don't really know how I decorate for spring. The next one is, recommend a book with a beautiful nature description. Where the Crawdad Sings doesn't, but this is the most nature book I can think of. It is very a nature inspired book. And so if you're looking for that, I would read this mystery. It was a lot of fun. And it's a completely unique book because of its nature perspective. Okay, so show us a book with a beautiful spring cover. I would say there's quite a few. I have quite a few pastel books. I'm like looking at them. This book, I have no idea what it's about, but it's As Sweet as Honey by Andrea Ganson. And I would say this is pretty, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of Tulip, which is very spring-esque. And then as far as like romantic ones, I would say this collection by Lauren Lane, Central Park series, because they're all pastel and they're really cute little outfits that you'd maybe want to wear in spring in New York City, but it's like purple, blue, and green pastels. And then also probably these two too. The Flat Share, or at least my versions, because I know they come in like different colors, but the Flat Share and the Switch are quite springy looking to me. This is more, yeah, this is really springy looking, I think. So those book covers, I'd say, kind of remind me of spring. I don't think there's many books that are just like inspired by spring. Ooh, this one by Taylor Jenkins Reid, After I Do, you know, Spring Wedding Baby. It's got pretty flowers. So what would you recommend as a series? Hold on, let me grab them. I always think of fantasy series because romance series aren't like super serious to me. And so maybe if you want to read what everybody else is reading, I'd read the Get a Life Chloe Brown series, which is a romance series, and it's hilarious and it's cute. And everybody's reading it because Eve Brown just launched, and I just read Eve Brown. This is the third and final, I believe, in the Brown Sister series, but they're all kind of like a bit hard-hitting books, but they're funny and light at the same time and comedic. But as far as fantasy series go, you could read The Cruel Prince, because when I think of spring fantasy series, I want to read something light and easy and not super fantasy, I guess. So The Cruel Prince would definitely be one of them. This series is super fast, super easy to read, and it doesn't, I think it'd just be really easy to read. As well as The Daughter of the Siren Queen. I think this one's just by Tricia Levenseller. This one's just a duology. This one is super fast and easy to read, about a girl who's the daughter of a pirate king and a siren queen. And then last but not least, I would say the Ravenspire series. This is the last series in the novel, The Blood Spell by C.J. Redwine. These are retellings that I think are easier to read than some of the other retellings, and they're quite light and easy. So I think as far as fantasy series, I'd go for the lighter, faster, quicker YA, not so in-depth, not so, I guess, like Tolkien-esque, where it's complete fantasy. But they're a lot of fun. All three of these series are a lot of fun. Let's see. It's almost time to start reading outside. Have you been brave enough? Yes, of course. I live in Texas, so the time to read outside is in the winter. We have very mild winters here. Other than the freeze we had, I have been outside a lot. It's the summer, so you don't want to read outside actually here. If it is a little cold though, I mean, because everybody here typically has like backyard furniture and stuff. I mean, you could grab a light blanket, but it's easy to read outside winter, spring, and fall here. Spring cleaning, what books are you planning to unhaul? I don't know. I think I would have to read more books in my library to decide what to unhaul. I don't think I've read anything recently that I'm like, yes, positively I'm going to unhaul, other than some of my older fantasy series that I think maybe I'm just not going to reread ever or didn't really love the first time around. I liked them and I had collected them, but didn't love them, so I might get rid of them. So some of those ones, but I'm still undecided. Until I need the room, I'm undecided. Books will you replace them with? Well, one of them I just honestly had to like move some of my fantasy series around was to replace them with was this book that just came out by Tracy Wolf by it's like the third in a series by Crave and Crush. It's like this monster vampire series that's very fast and easy to read too, but it's a much longer series. So yeah, I just had to move some stuff around for this. I just got the Eve Brown book, so I'm getting smaller spacing in here in the middle. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't really haul a lot, or I've hauled a lot recently, but I bought those books earlier. I haven't really bought a lot of books recently. These were all like pre-orders. So yeah, that is the spring book tag. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you in the next one. See you guys next time. Bye!